let's design some furniture. Okay, and I want to make this kind of functional. So what I think I'm going to do is make myself a love-making chair. All right, so to design this, I think that what we're going to need is something that's kind of got some curves and arches, you know? Okay, so, there we go. Okay, so I think I've got my my chair frame basically designed, okay? So what is this? This is the side, all right, and then this is the top, okay? And that's where we're gonna have the cushions, all right? And I know it's gonna be soft, okay, to go with the curves. All right, we're gonna have a good time on this. So let's erect this thing. All right, I got my wood. Okay, now I've got, I chose to use poplar, okay, because we gotta have a nice hard wood. All right, I mean, this piece is gonna get some action. We've gotta make sure it stands up, all right? Okay, so I'm gonna take these boards and fuse them into one. And how we're gonna do that is by, you know, creating like a butt joint, all right? And to do that, what we're gonna need is, to do that, what we're going to have to do is butt the boards like that. Okay, and that means we're going to have to shave the edge, all right, and cut off the rough stuff. All right, so let's lay these out on the table saw and get shaving. Okay, yeah, that was great. So now, let's just glue these pieces together. All right, so first thing we gotta do is lay them all out, okay? Put these in position, okay, just so how we like them. All right, and you can rearrange this. We can flip them over and check out the wood grain and see what you want button up to what, okay? So here we go, I like this. So I'm gonna take my glue, okay? We're just gonna put it all along the edges, all right? And then we're gonna clamp this down. Woo, okay, you gotta put this on nice and generous, okay? Because we do want this to ooze right out. You can get a little messy because we're gonna clean it up in the end. Woo, okay, there we go. Now, let's take our old clamps, all right? And we're just gonna put this one on each side, all right? And, woo, there we go. Okay, we're gonna put these on and we're just gonna tighten them up, all right? And really merge these pieces of wood. Okay, so there we go. We got it all cinched down. All right, I got 2 brackets on the top. Now I'm gonna put 2 underneath and we're gonna have ourselves a party. Woo! Okay, so it's all put together and it's gonna fuse, all right? But there's one thing, you know, perfection is great, but we don't all have it, all right? Including me. So if I don't see any glue oozing out of my seams, okay, that means I kind of want to fill that in, all right? So the good way to do that, I think, is just take some glue, okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of mix that up with some sawdust, all right? I'm gonna make myself a nice little paste and then scrape that into the seams, okay? Woo! Okay, so there we go. Got it all glued up and ready to go. So I'm gonna have to let this sit for about 24 hours, all right? So these boards can just fuse themselves together. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is go over here and build the skeleton for our little love chair. Woo, okay, so here we go, back on the floor. Now we're with the design again. All right, so now to build the skeleton, what we're gonna do is, I think, use 2x4s, okay? Because that's gonna make it nice and strong. All right, so we're gonna need probably one that goes across the bottom, and then I'm thinking, let's just kind of draw this out so I can do some measurements. All right, then let's put one down like that, and then maybe one like this, and there we go. So now let's do some construction and give this thing an erection. And remember to always wear your protection. Okay. Well, that was certainly a good time. All right, so now let's take the old pattern and cut it out and put it to bed on those boards. All right. Woo, perfect. Okay, so now, let's trace it on. Okay, so I'm just going to line it up. All right, here. Okay, and just draw it on. All righty, and then let's put it on the other side, and we're going to have two pieces. Alrighty, so here we go. I'm going to simply trace this out. Okay, and then I'm going to cut it out with my jigsaw. And then we can assemble our love-making chair. Woo, okay, and then when we start sanding, remember that you want to start with the sandpaper with the smaller number, okay? And we're going to work our way up to the larger number, okay? Perfect, and then we're going to want to give our project kind of like a happy ending, don't you think? All right, and I'm going to probably use a hand sander for that, okay? And a finer grit sandpaper. All right, let's get to it. There we go. Well, that was great fun. Okay, so now let's attach this to the body frame. So here we go. I'm going to use a lot of glue on top of here, okay, because I want a nice tight bond. All right, and then I'm going to lay it down on our little framework and screw it from behind. And then I'm just going to finish it off from the top. That was a good time. Okay, so I got it all put together. So now, before we do the staining and the upholstery, I'm thinking that I'm going to put on maybe a little decorative trim across the bottom, okay, like this. That'll be great. And then I'm going to put on some feet. And then I'm also thinking about making a pull-out knee pad, okay, for the lower end of this. All right, and then we're going to be ready for a test ride.